What's happening? Y'all know Duck don't give a motherfucker. How y'all doing? The grinding is getting easier, guys. Now the reason we went here like this, because we gotta change to Blackwall's dumbass. Now we got to journey inward. God dang. Oh shit. I almost went off that motherfucking cliff, y'all. I hate when there's cliffs that let you get up but not down. We gonna get a little reckless. Nope, that's gonna hurt. I just did not see the point in going all the way around. Damn, bitch, get on something. Always get on this dip. So, if you guys recall, we have pretty much been recovering and knocking down everything.
Shall we have a look around?
Give me my bottle of Thetis. Hold on, bear boy. My man went Bear Grylls on me. Blackwall, do something, player. We are all taking an ass walk. Ugh, I hate you, Blackwall. But maybe if I upgrade you, I won't hate you so much. Hang on, I just want to... Is there a rift here? Okay, so it does talk about this. Blackwall, hit him. I don't give two shits if Blackwall get cut up. I'm super ashamed right now. Let's just get Blackwall his shit and switch team. Blackwall really ain't shit until later on. That's the first time I've ever heard this sound while I'm doing it. It's kind of soothing though, isn't it? Oh shit, that's right. Everybody's back from the war table. I'm out here frolicking in the goddamn leaves. Alright. See, this is how I get lost in these LPs. And people be thinking I'm crazy. Like, why is he, you know, going all over these places? Like, when I played this game, I discovered so much shit off the first bat. There's all types of shit. Here. I do not envy having to save the world and do this light jog while you're doing it. Shit, my fat ass be winded. I be over there talking about, I know we gotta save the world, but can a nigga get a chair? Let's go where my controller's vibrating.
Good find.
Thanks, Blackwall.
Looks like several wardens were traveling together. this belonged to the Wardens.
The funny part is, we didn't travel along the storm coast, but we traveled along. There's the camp.
This would work for a camp.
Good, because you can work the fuck out my face, bro. I don't like Blackwall at all, guys. I'm sorry. He's a very good character, as stat-wise. Damn, we missed that. Oh, let me refill stuff. And equip potions. I had no idea I was so ill-equipped. Black Lotus. We do need those later on. I believe you have to collect a certain amount for the seed too. So if you already took care of the bandits at their stronghold, you don't have to worry about here on the coast. So with that, we've completed the coast as far as we can. We've only got 2 more spots to talk about. Now there's shards on the coast there, but where we're gonna head is where we should have first, but we didn't. That's to get Blackwall's little pieces. Then we'll switch to Cassandra and start whipping some ass. Alright, this map didn't help me do shit last time. But I'm gonna be looking at it like a fucking hawk. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. Can't believe I didn't notice this shit here. That was my fault. The map can only help you so much. You gotta be able to read the motherfucker. Alright, let's see what we got up here. First off, with no bandits, there shouldn't be anything I see that's hostile. Oh, those are the spiders in the cave below. Yeah, fuck them things. We're not fighting them.
You know, I do have to admire you for your poise.
Yes, I imagine you do.
And I look forward to the day when that veneer crumbles.
It's kind of a dick thing to say. He's black one. Black one. Giggity, 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 goo. Fuck it, we're taking the hit. Oh shit. Get this nigga off me, y'all. He crazy. There you go. Aim for Blackwall. Yo, he's straight up charged Sarah. Heal up, Sarah. Because Blackwall's an innate fighter.
I think the Inquisition could benefit from this.
Alright. So that should do it. There's a shard here on the coast. The thing I don't like about the shards on the coast, and this pisses me off more than anything.
Nothing to report.
With them being only 13, it does seem like they could have done without this. Sometimes you can look at the mountain and tell if it's too steep. Other pieces you can just look up and go, I'm gonna climb that. I can climb. Okay, so here's where we're heading. Once that's done, we should have daft hands and all that stuff pretty soon. I just wanted to have Blackwall around when we first find these pieces. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's weird. It's like raining in an area where it clearly doesn't look like it won't. You know, the stormy coast should stay to the coast. That's one thing they did do that was overdone. Was it's raining, I get it, but the rain doesn't feel like it's around me. The rain feels like it's a box above me, raining down, and that's where the rain comes. That's not how they should have done it. Now watch how Cassandra leaves him away. Taunting, he's automatically off him. Then I just focus on supporting her. I'm definitely going to be using a lot of Cassandra. I think even later on versus dragons, she's effective. Plus, I'll be arching too. We need giant spider glands as well. Okay, so here's the cool thing about this place. Ooh, I got all three. Let me see if I can find it. It isn't the Blood Lotus, I'll tell you that. I guess we'll get it afterwards. See, because here's another one. We should be shutting down these things with wards and rifts. Protection. Good, we got an Inquisition perk. That's what we wanted, that's what we needed. Now we have daft hands coming our way and we can move on with our world. You see that right there? Not the Black Lotus. Where is it? There it is. Sorry, excuse me, guy.
You're smirking again, like in that fight before. What's so funny?
The simplest spell had you white as a sheet. I've shrugged off worse in practice.
Well, sorry I'm scared of the stuff I've been warned about my whole life, like most people who aren't seekers.
I apologize. I could help if you're willing.
No, I have things to do. You can help by standing in front of me.
That I can do.
So we'll be back because we have to turn on the wards. I didn't know that was something we can't do. Or hey, motherfuckers. So all but this one right here. See. Since we can fast travel to the camp, we're pretty goddamn good.
Are you sure? What can we do for you?
Do you have anything to report?
Nothing of note, Your Worship.
I should go.
You'll know where to find us.
At your service, Your Worship.
I get it, bitches. I'm really disappointed I can't activate those wards. I'd be even stronger by now. Who leveled up? Oh, everyone. Oh, just Vivian. There we go. And that's all the shards found here. Now, let's return to Haven and get Daft Hands. Because you need it for everything. There we go.
Can I help you with anything? I'd like to know more about the Iron Bull. I never thought I'd work for Knar. He's not like any commander I've ever worked for. That's for damn sure. How's Iron Bull as a... If you know what you're doing and hold up your end, he's easy. He doesn't... He keeps us alive, he leads from the front, and if you've an idea that'll win the fight, he listens. I've seen bands whose captains had to prove they were swinging the biggest sword. Bull isn't like that. The charges might give him more lip than you'd expect, but every one of us would lay down our lives for the big ass. How did a Tevinter soldier wind up in a Kunari spy's mercenary company? I wasn't a soldier at the time. A Tribune and his men caught me in a border town tavern. They meant to make an example of me. Bull killed them. Gave up his eye doing it. Patched me up and asked if I was looking for work. I've been putting up with his jokes ever since. That's how he lost the eye? Yes. The guards had me on the tavern floor when Bull came inside and yelled for them to stop. One of them saw trouble coming and figured he'd finish me off. The guard had a flare. Bull put himself between me and the blow. Big-horned idiot. Didn't even know me. Is it strange to work for... He hasn't tried to convert us to the Qun, if that's what you're asking. Bull's charges don't care who you light a candle for, so long as your shield stays up. If he hadn't told me he was Ben Hasroth, I'd have thought he'd left that life behind. I didn't expect he'd tell you all that he... Not the whole band, but those who've been around long enough to trust. It's never messed up a job. He just writes letters back home. Lots of the boys write letters back home. We'll talk later.
So we'll actually try to talk to people. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Solus should be...
I've been meaning to thank you. There are 100 things that need your attention. You didn't have to take the time to help me, and yet you did.
If the history you pursue benefits the Wardens, then it was worth it.
You've proven yourself to be an honorable woman. Principled. I've great admiration for you, and I've never been more certain in my decision to join you.
Leliana makes sure my sordid secrets never come to light.
I won't. I prefer. I go on better giving a lead funny about things about you.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
So we'll do some weapon customization and stuff. But I want to talk to Solus. Because he's not telling me to activate wards. And that's one of the things that you do. Ward. I have to activate wards. That's part of the job.
As I explored the Fade, I felt the presence of an intriguing artifact in the hinterlands. If you are willing, I would like to locate it. I have marked its location as best I could determine.
I'd like to know more about you, Solus.
Why?
You're an apostate, yet you risked your freedom.
Not the wiser.
I appreciate the...
I am sorry. With so much fear in the air. What would you know of me?
Have you always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all. I have built many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom, spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps.
I don't know if...
They rarely see. Wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire. They were not.
Meaning?
The Fade and if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the spirit...
I'm
Anyone... Yet?
So I'm just gonna skip this stuff because this is...
Bones and not her faith. Varric by his chest hair and not his wit.
You have an interesting way of looking at the world, Solus.
I try. And that isn't quite an answer.
I look forward to helping you make new friends.
That should be... well...
That isn't quite an answer either. What start you studying?
I grew up in a... But as I treasured my dreams. Being awake, out of the Fade, became troublesome.
Did...
No more I learned how to I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness.
I gather you didn't...
No.
Why?
2 reasons. Second, the Fade reflects and is limited by our imaginations. To find
Is this why you joined the
I joined the Inquisition because we were... If our enemies...
Ah.
Inquisitor, that is why I joined, not why I stayed.
I wish you luck.
Thank you.
How so?
You train your will to control magic and withstand possession. Your indomitable focus is an enjoyable side benefit. You have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike because it leads to a destination you enjoy. As have I.
Indomitable focus?
Presumably. I have yet to see it dominated. I imagine that the sight would be... fascinating.
You said you'd traveled to many different places.
This world, some of the best of the battlefields. Spirits press so tight.
Any place?
I dreamt. I saw Alistair and the hero for Eldon light.
I've heard
That's just one moment. The next,
and you can't...
it is the Fade. They are all real.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Good, so he talked about the wards. I just had to skip through all this shit. I'm trying to see if what a romance would be with him. And with this, Vivian is done, guys. Sorry I've been so quiet. I'm trying to go through all this crap and... sleeping or living your life or doing whatever you're doing. Yeah, so now that that's all done, and everything's been set and put to rest,
Segrit is willing.
now we can just drop all this stuff off.
letting parts of demons be available for sale.
To be honest, I'm not sure who would buy them.
Hello? Can I help you with something? I'll speak with you later. Travel safely.
Wait, I think you have to.
Hello? Can I help you with something? Why did you just... I like when some... At once... So much of this world is only frightening because we don't understand it. I'll speak with you later. Travel safely.
So I turned into war research. This is important to just keep turning that stuff in, because it'll give you bonus damage against certain enemies. So, the thing we want to learn here is we're finally going to get daft hands. That's it.
Let's see what we have. Let us begin.
All right.
Let's see what we have.
That's all we wanted to do right there. We want to set some stuff down, and then we want to just move on with our fucking day. So that's all done. Before we can actually upgrade anybody, I think a good idea for us to do is to go and unlock all this stuff. Alright, here we go, here we go. It's on and popping, getting money, going around doing shit. Here we go, Hinterlands making shit happen. Happen. Here come the remix hoes. Come on and load and scream. You know I wanna play the goddamn game. Thank you, load and scream. Time to play the goddamn game. Traveling around on this place. Getting money all in my face. Oh, okay.
According to my research, The ancient elves may have set up wards near here. If we can find the
There she
artifacts
is.
they used, it may help strengthen this area against tears.
And Iran Atishan. I did not expect to see another Dalish blood here. My name is Miris. By your weapons, I see you come ready for battle. Perhaps we face a common enemy in these demons.
Are you fighting the demons on your own?
Fighting the demons is pointless. There will always be more, and I have no means of closing the rifts. But I have heard of elven artifacts that measure the veil. They may tell us where new rifts will appear. I was not expecting so many demons, however. I believe one of the artifacts is nearby. Can you help me reach it?
It sounds worth investigating.
Thank you. It shouldn't be too much farther ahead.
I'm pissed because
I do not think I could have done this alone.
I'm pissed because I should have definitely thought about doing this earlier.
There. If we activate them, the soldiers should react.
Yes, the wards are helping to strengthen the veil. This area should be safer for travelers now.
Well, that should prove useful. And it seems the ancestors left something for me as well. Interesting. I believe our alliance is concluded. Go in peace, stranger.
Mana, Mahalani. There are few in this world I can trust without my own people turning against me. Have I not proven myself? I'm of your blood, and I may be able to use what you found.
Perhaps you're right. Here, take it. Go with Nathal's blessing.
I'm mad Solus did that. You see this nigga turn on me? He disapproved, and all of a sudden, because it's for this motherfucker, he like, you know what? I'm gonna let it slide. Fuck you, Solus. You roll with me, or you die with me, nigga. You don't be no sellout bitch. God damn it. It's hard enough being a fucking inquisitor without you niggas selling out on your boy. Niggas ready to sell out, boy. That's one of my favorite lines right behind oh man, you told niggas is like running faucets out here. Shout out to Riley from the Boondocks. Granddad, you said you was gonna turn yourself in. See, look, I have Balefire. I broke the game, guys. Come on, Sarah. Get your ass up there. Heavy Warden armor. That'll help Blackwall. Or hell, Iron Bull. Oh, damn. Off camera, guys, I'm gonna probably go and look for the rest of those wards here. I'm kind of pissed that I didn't activate that quest sooner. Because there's a lot of those wards.
Mother, I had the dream again last night.
No, there'll be no talk of this.
It was so real. And when I woke up, the sheets were as cold as ice.
I remember the first time the dead walked these lands, when a blood mage poisoned our leman. The ashes of Andraste herself brought the art.
I do not suppose you found my Senna's shrine. I know it is a long way to...
I clean...
After all the... Thank you, Master...
You're welcome, motherfucker. You know me, guys, a helper of the people. Yada yada, all that bullshit.
I'll never get over that sky.
Sorry. Think we do need glass halas. It's very, very tough right now. Alright.
I talked to one of the rebel mages.
You see, here's this guy right here.
Please, are you with the Inquisition? As you've wandered, have Lord Wolseley wandered off, and he's very
What makes...
Well, he's always brought...
Your ram...
He's a very special ram. Yes, he's like... If you do find him and send him back...
I'll speak with...
If you find my ram...
Their ram is literally one of the demons. Some shit. Alright.
Yes.
So, let me just see if I can talk to this bitch.
Make her watch over you. I found the letter you sent to
What? You can't prove anything. So, what do you intend to do?
For now, nothing.
Fine.
I don't know if there's a thing to change party somewhere. But we'll change party. We'll do that mission change party, and then I'll give you guys the cutscene of the mages, because you probably need something to keep you awake. You might be bored as shit. Dragonage LP. I am absolutely fascinated with this. As I was with all the Dragon Age. Here we go. Where's... Lord Ramsey. That's who we're looking for. Literally, he's a rage demon. Our mission doesn't call to judge it, though. Besides, killing it usually gets you nothing. There he is.
Lord Wolseley, I presume? A young man named Jimmy would very much like you to return home. Ah, good.
Yep, that's the mission, guys. And then we will acquire an agent. Yeah, there's so much to do, guys. It's just like, you know, for people who aren't realizing it, it's overwhelming. And it's easier when you're looking around and you find all this stuff by accident, but you talk to all the people.
Lord Wolseley came back! He says you convinced him. Here, for all your trouble.
And I'll take the extra 40 influence. I don't necessarily care about anything.
Very well.
And then this little bitch who wanted to give us an issue. Move, motherfuckers. See me rolling through.
What do you want?
Let's see. Impersonating a sister, smuggling, dishonoring chantry robes. I can think of more if you like. Or you could put your skills to use for the Inquisition.
And you'd keep quiet? No.
Hell yeah, bitch.
That will depend on how honest your efforts are on our behalf.
All right. I'm in. Seems like the Inquisition is the safer bet these days.
Pledge to me, you measly mouth bitch. That's what I'm thinking. Look at my face. Okay. So, before we conclude this LP for tonight, let's finally meet the mages.
Maybe the rumors about the apostates attacking people were just rumors after all.
Even though I plan on helping the Templars, the Templars are cool, but if you don't do this, which is very necessary, you could miss out on a character. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, hurry the fuck up. This cutscene, though, it lets you know, like, the fear that's going on.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition. First Enchanter Vivienne?
My dear Fiona, it's been so long since we last spoke. You look dreadful. Are you sleeping well?
What has brought you to Redcliffe?
We're here because of your invitation back in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken. I haven't been to Val Royeaux since before the Conclave.
If it wasn't you who invited me here, who was it?
I don't know. Now that you say it, I feel strange. Whoever or whatever brought you here, the situation has changed. The Free Mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
Fiona, dear, your dementia is showing.
An alliance with Tevinter? Do you not fear all of Thedas turning against you?
As one indentured to a Magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
An alliance with Tevinter is a terrible mistake.
All hope of peace died with Justinia. This bargain with Tevinter would not have been my first choice, but we had no choice. We are losing this war. I needed to save as many of my people as I could.
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you earlier.
Agents of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce Magister Girion Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes? The one from the Fade? Interesting.
I'd like to know more about this alliance between the rebel mages and the Imperium.
Certainly. What specifically do you wish to know?
I'm not clear on when exactly you negotiated this arrangement with Fiona.
When the Conclave was destroyed, these poor souls faced the brutality of the Templars, who rushed to attack them. It could only be through divine providence that I arrived when I did.
It was certainly very timely.
What does the Imperium gain from taking rebel mages under its wing?
For the moment, the Southern Mages are a considerable expense. After they are properly trained, they will join our Legion.
You said not all my people would be military. There are children, those not suited.
And one day I'm sure they will all be productive citizens of the Imperium when their debts are paid.
The Grand Enchanter told me she was indentured to a Magister.
Our southern brethren have no legal status in the Imperium. As they were not born citizens of Tevinter, they must work for a period of 10 years before gaining full rights. As their protector, I shall oversee their work for the Imperium.
I haven't seen any sign of Redcliffe's Arl or his men.
The Arl of Redcliffe left the village.
Al Tegan did not abandon his lands during the Blight, even when they were under siege.
There were tensions growing. I did not want an incident.
If you're leading the mages now, then let's talk. I'm sure we can come to an arrangement.
It is always a pleasure to meet a reasonable woman. Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I am not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious indeed.
I'll take every mage you can give me.
There will have to be.
Felix. I'm so sorry. Please forgive my clumsiness, my lady.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, Father.
Come, I'll get your powders. Please excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this another time. Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
Fiona was looking
I shall
dreadful.
send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
Come to the Chantry. You are in danger.
Wow, aren't we secrety?
We'll be careful, but we need to figure out what's going on here.
We all did. We don't need your kind here. Your Inquisition's just Templars by another name.
Who are you?
Linnea. Just Linnea. Don't ask what Circle Tower I'm from, because we're done with that. We're all free mages now.
You'd rather bow to Tevinter than join the Inquisition.
Don't tell me you bought the Chantry's lies about how evil Tevinter is. It's just because they're ruled by mages. No one wants us to look at them and say their mages are free and the world hasn't ended.
But don't Magisters summon demons and practice human sacrifice?
The Chantry says whatever they think will scare us. What's wrong with blood magic?
Didn't Kirkwall teach these stupid bastards anything?
But they have no problem with us throwing fireballs in their wars. In Tevinter, the mages police themselves. It works.
Why does everyone think we're part of the Chantry? We left the Chantry. They hate us.
Right. And I'm the Empress of Orlais. Go back to your Templars. We don't need you.
Magister Alexius wishes only mages to remain in Redcliffe. He will approve of you. He does not approve of me. Many villagers have already left to escape his ire.
What does the Magister have against you?
He does not like to be reminded of what mages can become. He says all Tranquil must leave Redcliffe, but who would take us in?
You're one of the Tranquil.
Yes, my talent for magic was insufficient to protect me from demons. Rather than risk me becoming possessed, the Circle removed my connection to the Fade. My magic is gone, along with my dreams and desires. Those now in Redcliffe prefer not to see us.
How long have the Tevinters been here?
Magister Alexius arrived at nightfall, 2 days after we retreated from the Temple of Sacred Ashes. He forced anyone without magic out of the castle, save those he required to serve him. Even the Arl was sent away.
Farewell, then.
One moment. You are a member of the Inquisition, are you not? I am an alchemist. You must require potions. If the Magister will not have me here, perhaps I can offer my services.
Yeah, we'll take you.
To have you working for the Inquisition.
I don't see why we wouldn't take you.
While one lives, it is good to believe there is still a use for one's talents.
I just wish you get rid of that Fonzie haircut.
Inquisition, huh? I wish to Holy Andraste you'd gotten here sooner. These Tevinters make my shoulder blades itch.
Who are you?
Name's Talwyn, formerly of the Circle of Magi in Hosberg. Lived with all months in
Formerly of the Just for Men Hair Club. He is missing the top of his dome.
The politician educate roof over my overhead. If you're not some
And he's stuttering. Shut up, man.
tower's a fine place to be.
If you are happy in the Circle, why are you here with the rebels?
We're all rebels now. The vote saw to that. The majority wanted to dissolve the circles. The rest of us went with them or were cut loose.
There are still some of us who are loyal in the Empress's court.
I figured I'm better off with my fellow mages than on my own.
You're not happy with this new alliance?
Something's not right about that lot. They're not like us. Magic or no, I'd rather count myself among decent folk than stand with magisters.
How did the Grand Enchanter end up working with Tevinter?
1 minute, we were bracing for the Templars to attack. The next, we had a Magister ally. It was a stroke of luck that's given us an edge. In a way. Out of the frying pan.
Goodbye.
Be careful. The Tevinters likely aren't happy you're asking questions.
The vendors can eat a dick. I'm part of motherfucking Inquisition, and I ask all the motherfucking questions I motherfucking want. Motherfuckers. I really gotta stop cursing. We respect the ladies and we don't curse.
Something like that.
Oh, speaking of respect the ladies, that made me think of something. Will you niggas out here stop hitting women? If you were in high school and you was like that dude I seen that shot that girl cause she bopped him on the head real quick, he pushed her hard as shit. Stop that shit. PSA. Pro tip. Don't do the shit. Goddamn flagrant fouls up in there. Alright guys, we're almost done. This is going to be a longer video because I was talking less. And, I wanted to give you guys more gameplay and stuff like that too. Especially if I'm going to be talking less.
Make good use of it. Thank you.
Alright. Here we are, guys. We headed to the church after Alexius' son slipped us a note. I wish there was a way to save more mages. Because you want to save both sides as much as you can. You're the Inquisition, of course. You play a nice role in this game. You play a bigger role than you do as a warden.
Good. You're finally here. Now help me close this, would you?
Yeah. I'll see what I can do. This one pisses me off because he just seen us and expected us to start going to work. Don't nobody get to their job and start working. Alright, Robert Downey Jr. What the fuck you want, nigga?
How does that work exactly? You don't even know, do you? You just wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes.
Well, excuse me, Iron Man, for not knowing how the fucking anchor works in my arm.
Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of Minrathous. How do you do?
I'm gonna call you Tony Stark.
Be cautious with this one.
Suspicious friends you have here. Magister Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure you can imagine.
I was expecting Felix to be here.
I'm sure he's on his way. He was to give you the note, then meet us here after ditching his father.
Alexius couldn't jump to Felix's side fast enough when he pretended to be faint. Is something wrong with him?
He's had some lingering illness for months. Felix is an only child, and Alexius is being a mother hen, most likely.
Are you a Magister?
All right, let's say this once. I'm a mage from Tevinter, but not a member of the Magisterium. I know Southerners use the terms interchangeably, but that only makes you sound like barbarians.
Stop talking like you're waiting for applause. Just tell me what's going on.
What? There's no applause? Fine. Look, you must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without the note.
Sometimes you gotta be frank with Tony Stark, because he just talks shit.
Mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe, before the Inquisition, Alexius distorted time itself.
He arranged it so he could arrive here just after the Divine died.
You catch on quick.
Manipulating time itself? Many have attempted over the ages, but never once succeeded.
The rift you closed here. You saw how it twisted time around itself, sped some things up and slowed others down. Soon, there will be more like it, and they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic Alexius is using is wildly unstable, and it's unraveling the world.
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
I know what I'm talking about. I helped develop this magic. When I was still his apprentice, it was pure theory. Alexius could never get it to work. What I don't understand is why he's doing it, ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys.
He didn't do it for them.
Took you long enough. Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My father's joined a cult. Tevinter supremacists. They call themselves Venatori. And I can tell you one thing. Whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get to you.
Alexius is your father. Why are you working against him?
For the same reason Dorian works against him. I love my father, and I love my country. But this? Cults? Time magic? What he's doing now is madness. For his own sake, you have to stop him.
It would also be nice if he didn't rip a hole in time. There's already a hole in the sky.
Why would he rearrange time and indenture the Mage Rebellion just to get to me?
They're obsessed with you, but I don't know why. Perhaps because you survived the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
You can close the rifts. Maybe there's a connection. Or they see you as a threat.
If the Venatori are behind those rifts or the breach in the sky, they're even worse than I thought.
All this for me? And here I didn't get Alexius anything.
Send him a fruit basket. Everyone loves those. You know you're his target. Expecting the trap is the first step in turning it to your...
Look at me smiling all stupid.
I can't stay in Redcliffe.
I ain't got to grin like a Chester cat, motherfucker.
And I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch.
Thank you, Iron Man.
Oh, and Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
I am Iron Man. Alright, y'all, so we met Iron Man. We're just gonna pick up the loot because we murdered a lot. But, other than that, I will see y'all later. Because I don't think there's that much left to actually do in here. So yeah, if you didn't do that, I don't think you can get Dorian no matter which side you pick. Well, that's it for now, guys. I will see you guys next time. Enjoy yourselves. I'm going to bed.